Oftentimes, your partner may have told you this. They may have said to you, you always shut me down. They may have said to you, stop dismissing me. They may have said to you, it hurts me when you stop talking to me for a few days. You've not really listened. Well, now's the opportunity to check yourself and say, listen, have I heard my partner telling me this? Hey, my name is AdaezeChiwok, your marriage and relationship coach, and I have a topic that I want to speak to you about that I think is really important. As I work with couples, individuals around the world, helping them to radically transform their marriage, I see them perpetuate behaviors almost unconsciously. They're negative behaviors, but it's not as if they are choosing to do this. It's almost like their default behaviors. And I call them negative relationship habits because that's exactly what it is. A little bit like the person who has the habit of, wanting to sugar every time that they feel down. It's just something that they have learned to do. It's a learned behavior. The problem is these habits are causing some real damage, serious damage to the relationship. And oftentimes they're not aware, again, because it's their default behavior. What are some of these negative relationship habits? Well, it's things like stonewalling. When your partner is talking to you and you just dismiss them, you almost ignore them, you make them feel like what they're saying is stupid. That's a really negative relationship habit. Defensiveness, whenever your partner talks to you, your walls go straight up instantly. You're not going to listen to them. All you're going to do is defend. That's a negative relationship habit. Being ever so quick to criticize, as in all we hear or all your partner hears from you is criticism, and that far outweighs any time that you praise them. It's a negative relationship habit. And here's another one that many people do and don't really understand the impact that it has on relationships, is using the silent treatment. Maybe you've had a bit of conflict and now you're going to shut down and not talk to them for the next few days, week even. They are all negative relationship habits. And let me tell you something, those habits are the things that are eroding the relationship that you guys have, that connection you have. It's causing fear in the relationship. It's making you guys not be able to communicate effectively. And it actually hurts your partner. It causes actual hurt. And with those hurts, as long as they're there, we're going to be building up resentment. You can see how this is working out to create a marriage or relationship that is unhealthy and toxic. You see, many people will use those terms. I have a toxic relationship, I have a toxic marriage, and they don't understand the negative relationship habits that they are practicing that is creating this negative marriage or relationship, a toxic marriage or relationship. Now, I want to point out at this stage that these habits don't make you a terrible person. Again, the whole point of something being a habit is that they kind of happen subconsciously, right? We're not choosing them, but we've learned this behavior. A lot of the times these behaviors are learned from past traumas, things that may have happened to us as children, things that we may have learned from our parents, or things that we've learned in previous relationships. How do you know if you're exhibiting some of these negative relationship habits? Well, first of all, I've just given you a handful, so you can straight away go and check yourself and see if this is something that you do. And that's really important in relationships, having a level of self-awareness and mindfulness. Number two, oftentimes your partner may have told you this. They may have said to you, you always shut me down. They may have said to you, stop dismissing me. They may have said to you, it hurts me when you stop talking to me for a few days. You've not really listened. Well, now's the opportunity to check yourself and say, listen, have I heard my partner telling me this? And the third thing is to start to practice with self-reflection and noticing as you're going along, what is your default behavior? When you go into a conflict, what is your default behavior? When you're unhappy, what's your default behavior? When your partner is having a conversation with you that maybe is a little bit hard, what is your default behavior? And when you check those things, you'll be able to know whether you have some negative relationship habits.